give you guys just an update. Okay, so this is what we're up to. So, as you guys know, what we're doing, we're building different types of brands and businesses together in a community. It's an American directory called Hypism. And what we're doing, we're building different types of businesses that anybody can jump into, anybody who wants to work together, but not on like hourly basis or based on effort, but based on results. So, how does it work, and what exactly are we building now? So right now we're working on a couple of brands. One of them has to do with car detailing, and I wanted to talk about car detailing and how long it took us to literally just spun one up uh, and what's involved. So if you're thinking about if you wanted to have like a on the go schedule where you kind of want to have your own schedule, be your own boss, then pay close attention to this business strategy. So car detailing is a very unique business, especially car mobile detailing. It's a lot different. It's a lot different than car wash. The typical cheap car wash when you burn a car and you just have it washed. That's completely different from the standpoint of clientele, from the standpoint of detailing, chemical use, etc., etc. Um, but like, if you wanted to build something like this relatively quickly and wanted to do something in 2026 that is approximately close enough to brick and mortar type of business, but not necessarily brick and mortar, rather on a go mobile business, and you don't really have a lot of startup capital to begin with, then car detailing is a good way to get into it. Now, I'm going to kind of quickly describe what we're doing with car detailing, and this will give you an idea, guys, whether or not you want to do this. So, yesterday, literally, we just did a one Tesla. We just did some car detailing for a Tesla car, and of course, that car is my nephew's car. So all right, so this business, guys, look, it took us less than a week to set it up. So if you're trying to start something up, even if you're commuting, even if you have a full-time job, whatever, you could totally do this business on a part-time basis. That's the beauty part about car detailing. You could literally like, if like me right now, I'm heading out to the city. I'm gonna go to the city. Of course, I'm gonna do a bunch of content when I go to the city, create a bunch of videos, like ASMR videos, with several automations while I'm on a train, iPhone automations, that will just make it easier for me to like press one button and just on an iPhone, and all the car detailing information will literally be sped out across socials, etc., etc. There's shortcuts to do that, guys. And of course, uh, like while on a train, what you could be doing is different things that are supporting your business, but not necessarily like destroying yourself trying to figure out like how to maintain, how to like do too much. You definitely don't want to do that. Instead, what you do as a side hustle, and as you guys know, I have like several businesses and a full-time job, and I'm doing this as a side hustle. And like the way I do this, guys, the mobile car detailing business, literally I started last week. Already, you're gonna jump into my channel called Freedom Fusion Detailing. You're gonna see exactly how we're building it. It's not hard, guys. You just need encouragement, accountability, and support to build it, and just a few pieces of equipment. But once you do that, you could create like a high clientele income on a part-time basis and not really struggle too much. And you could do this kind of like, if you're the brick and mortar type of person, but don't really want to have a brick and mortar business, because you kind of got to sit there, like sell something or whatever in a store For that reason, I don't really like brick and mortar business. But uh, but mobile car detailing is pretty good because you could build your clientele, especially if you have like a nephew or somebody you could do this with. I'm doing this with my nephew. It's relatively simple. What we do, we celebrate. We jump in a jacuzzi, sauna, celebrate our businesses. We got a couple of feudal incubators that we run as well. We have a feudal incubator for trading, where you just mimic my nephew's trades. He trades, you just mimic his trades, and you spawn money. You'll be able to pay off any of your bills. So we have, it's called Freedom Fusion Gain, and now we are doing Freedom Fusion detailing, and this is mobile car wash. Now, guys, keep something in mind. When you start doing mobile detailing, it's not like a car wash, but a high clientele who comes to you, and you literally like go to their home. You go to their home, you detail their car, and then you go like, and that's it. And then you make pretty decent income. You do so on the go, and uh, like a blue collar trade, guys, is in demand. Like, why do you guys always see me kind of once in a while I talk about AI and automations, but then once in a while what I do is I apply it to like a blue collar trade. It's called skillful tradesman professional, kind of that's the right terminology. I don't want to say blue collar. Sometimes I get hit for that. But if you're white collar folks who are like traveling, taking the train, trying to figure out how to make extra income, you could totally do this. And my talent agency offers training for how to pull this off, how to do this on a part-time basis, how to combine like a little mini business that you could do on your own basis and carve it out around weekends and in the evenings. And if you have like a partner, make it even better. It will make it even easier, guys, for you to combine both. And what we do, we show you how to get those partners, how to pull this off. So this way you could squeeze that into your schedule. And once you like, whenever you go for your full-time job, you do certain activities while you sit in the train, and we'll show you like which activities. Like right now, I'm gonna create some CapCut videos that will uh, where I focus on ASMR elements of car detailing, and of course, guys, that's the T. You gotta focus on those ASMR elements, and of course, catching the. So guys, I'm gonna tap out, but basically, if you're interested in that, definitely continue to follow, subscribe, like.